Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We just left the rest area right there. And yes, it is actually raining. Coming down actually pretty good. We are just getting ready to actually cross the border from Colorado into New Mexico. I think we're going to Cobb, New Mexico today. And already, we're being asked to pull into the way station. New Mexico wants to know what we got, which is household appliances in our owned trailer. Let's pull on in here. Kind of foggy this morning as well. Welcome to New Mexico. I mean, it's right at the state line. And they're saying we are good to go. So let's get back going. So we should be there somewhere around 1:30 apparently. I'm not actually sure what time they're expecting the load. Alright, so they're expecting it right around 1 o'clock. But we got plenty of time to get it there because that's the earliest they're expecting it. I think they're not, we can get until 8 o'clock or so. That car's going to let me out. Really nice of them. Yeah, it's not just like a light rain. It's coming down. It's a good old thunder shower coming on down through here. Kind of woke me up this morning, so I just figured, well, might as well get up and get on the road. But we're leaving at the same time, still 6 o'clock. So we do have to take consideration when we unload today. Whatever time it takes for them to unload, we add to our driving time. So we usually get done at 5, drive from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. If they take an hour to unload, that means we'll drive until 6. But we both decide to get in that lane at the same time. That's always fun when you both decide to do it. Like, yeah, I'm going to pass the car in front of me at the same time. They're thinking, I'm going to pass the car in front of me, and you both get in that lane at the same time. So overnight we did rather well. Added about 10,000 to our bank account, or our drivers did. I wonder if the drivers did. I don't know how they actually rotate on the drivers. I mean, I'm sure they try to drive the 14 hours in a day that the game allows us to. If you have the sleep mode on, you can actually turn sleep off, and you can drive non-stop forever if you wanted to. I did that when I started, when I got into the Coast to Coast map when it first came out, and it wasn't long after ATS came out, and I turned it off because rest areas were few and far between on the Coast to Coast map, but now not so much. They're pretty much everywhere. I did happen to see just before I started recording today that there was a post from SES, the maker of ATS. They're kind of announcing what's going on for the next update, the 1.45, and I guess they're introducing Cody, Wyoming. So it's kind of interesting. Somehow it's going to link up with the Montana DLC. I don't know. I just saw some pictures and I'm like, yep, it will at some point. Whenever the Montana DLC comes or the Texas DLC comes, still not much. I mean, they're releasing more and more information about the two states, so it's got to be getting closer and closer. But I know one thing, just like in real life, when it's raining like this, I'm really got to pay attention. You can't see too far in front of me here, so I'm kind of focused on that. Not even interested about even doing the speed limit, but I would like to get back over in that lane. But since we're catching the vehicle in front of us, which is another truck, I'm just going to sit right here. I'm trying to remember when I bought the International 9900i, which is what we're driving. I don't remember what type of tires I put on here. But after, I remember way back when, I think it was the Volvo, the first truck that we bought, and I had kind of crappy, I don't want to say I had crappy tires on there, but they weren't good for weather conditions, and when it rained, that thing did not steer too well. Had to go about half the speed limit, but there we go. Now the weather's letting up. Now I'll put the cruise control on here. So we're getting paid rather well. I think we got this load from Denver because we had to stop out at our garage and pick up the trailer. me turn the wipers off. So yeah, we're going from Denver, Colorado, and yeah, it's Hobbs, New Mexico, and Walmart is where we got to go. And I forgot we're getting paid almost $3,000. It's actually kind of a short journey, so that kind of pays off, and then we'll see what we get in Hobbs, because we'll be there with plenty of time to do a turn and burn, which means drop off our load, pick up our load. So actually, it could almost take 2 hours extra today, because we got to drop off a load, which could take an hour to unload, and then an hour to load up whatever we're going to grab, which, who knows? We will see. But now, since we got ourselves a nice reefer trailer, I'm probably going to roll the reefer trailer for quite a while, actually. And then now we're just saving up $250,000 so we can upgrade one of our garages, and then buy ourselves a truck and hire ourselves a driver. Now, I may actually wait a little bit longer. I may actually get them a decent truck and try to compare what they're making mileage per mile compared to other drivers. Now, it's kind of hard to do that. So we're trying to figure out, does upgrading your trucks for your drivers actually matter? And yeah, it seems like 50-50. Some people say yes, other people say no, but it's hard to tell because each driver is going to have different skills. So unless they're all, 10-star, and they're all got stars and everything, or points and everything, and then it's going to be hard to tell because you don't know what kind of loads they're getting offered. Oh, I need this exit. I need this exit. Oh, nope, sorry. Getting too focused about what I want to talk about, and not paying attention to GPS until the last second, just thinking, oh, we're on a highway, we're going for quite a while. So yeah, it's kind of hard to compare, but I would like to get them a decent truck. And when I mean decent, just a little bit better. We usually just get the baseline-ish. Someone in the Jeep with the top down. I don't know if the rain's coming. Well, if you look at the direction we just came from, yeah, there's not even a cloud in the sky, so I guess they're all set. But then if it does get rained on, it is a Jeep after all, so they'll be fine. Let's see, 270 miles to go, so probably not going to see any sign that says Cobbs, New Mexico at all. And I really don't know where we're going to be going after we drop this off. We're just going to check out the loads, see what we got available to us. And who knows, I may fancy going, like I said, I would like to get back down to Florida. But I'll have to wait and see here. See what we get. Florida is done over rather nicely on the coast-to-coast map. Just have to wait and see. Someone just said, when am I going to change trucks? We just barely got this 9900i not many episodes ago. I mean, has it been 10 trips? Maybe a dozen. We're going to have it a while. So sit back and relax and enjoy the International 9900i. Yeah, it's going to be with us for a while. At first, it's kind of like every truck I seem to get in ATS. I get a truck I've never driven before, and at first it's like, yeah, I'm not sure. It says, well, it's not bad, I'm not sure. Then after a while, it's like, yeah, I kind of, it grows on you. I mean, you spend that much time behind the wheel of a truck, yeah, you get to become one. So if you're unaware of where we're going, I'll get the map out, and actually I'll kind of look myself to see where we're going. Yep, we're going down to Hobbs, which is right on the border of Texas. We're not really going into Texas. Yeah, so shooting across to Florida would not be that hard to do. Have to wait and see where we go. So yeah, Cody, Wyoming is something that will be coming to patch 1.45 apparently. I'm not sure where they're going to put it. I'm trying to remember where Cody is. Myself, I never, most of my time in Wyoming, I pretty much spent on just the eastern side. Rollins, Casper, Gillette, this side of Wyoming is where I've personally been. So Cody, I'm just drawing a blank for some reason. But seeing that they said it kind of ties into the Montana DLC, it's got to be up there pretty darn close. Which, it's kind of weird. With Track IR, I can stick my head out the window this way. But we can't stick our head out the window looking forward. And for those of you who kind of missed our trailer, there's our trailer right there. Not too much of a fancy job. I wanted to put something on the back, but actually I like the chrome on the back on its own. Come on, AI car, get going on it. That driver was like never seen a construction site before. They were like, I don't get it. What do I do here? Well, you go on the other side of the barrels and the workers stay on their side of the barrels and we're all set. Now, I also would like to compare what I would have gotten for this trip if I didn't have my own trailer. I mean, how much extra am I getting paid to have my own trailer? I mean, yes, it's an increase, but you know, how much of an increase is it? Is it 5-10% more than a base job? Sometimes there's stats like that in the game. You just wonder, like, it would be nice to know certain stats. I'm pretty sure someone can kind of figure out a test. But even then, it's really hard to compare unless you find a load from the same, you know, the same city to being delivered to the same city from one company. Being, you know, it's got to be from the same company being delivered to the same company. So it's gonna be hard to do that. Some more money rolling in, and just like that, we are back off the interstate, or merging on from one interstate to another. Was not expecting that much of a incline of a ramp. Totally focused there, making sure I don't want to miss any turns. I can tell I feel very rusty getting into the game today. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I could take like a week break and get right into the game and just feel right into it. And there's other days I sit down and start driving, and it takes me a little while just to get the feel of everything. Are those? Oh, those are supposed to be birds? Alright, at first I couldn't tell. I thought they were like UFOs or something. I'm like, I'm nowhere near Area 51. It's like some more money just came in, which is nice. Let's see, 65 is the speed limit through here. Let's just go ahead and cruise here. Yeah, so I got until 7:30 tonight to get the load there, but should not be an issue unless we run into a detour somewhere. I've been so anxious for Montana and Texas to come on out because that is just going to expand so much on the base game map itself. Yes, we do have coast to coast, but just bringing that Texas and Montana into the game. Obviously, big states. I got to pull into. Nope, I got a green light. Such big states is going to be, you know, expanded so much more. Just let those RPMs rev on up. But eventually, the way we're expanding the business here, buying ourselves trailers, getting more drivers. Again, I think we're at 16, 17 drivers, something like that. And at this point, I think all of our drivers are at least doing rather well for star ratings. That's why we're seeing some good money come on in. But we got a long ways to go to pay off that loan. So we were up to about $2 million worth in loans. I think we're down to 1 3/4. But we're expanding as we're paying off the loan at the same time, which is rather nice. I could borrow more money back out again. So I mean, like today, I think technically I could borrow enough money to upgrade a garage, buy a truck, and hire another driver. But then we're right back to $2 million in the hole. So I'm just going to let the money roll in as it comes in, as our drivers do what they do, and we do what we do. I'm seeing a lot of issues on the other side of the road today, and I'm glad it's all on the other side of the road, not on our side. So overall, I'm already happy when I started today. Just before I actually went to bed at the rest stop, we were sitting at 18 grand. And yes, we do have our $6,000 payment coming up here very shortly, but yeah, we're up to 36, so we're going to be over $30,000, say. So that's a good, pay off $6,000 on a loan and still bring in. Speaking of the loan, we'll still be bringing in like 12, maybe. Of course, with our loan, it's going to be like 14 grand. That is one good day. Just going with the flow of traffic, and the flow of traffic is actually going pretty darn good since the speed limit's only 70, and I just looked down, we were doing 75. And it was also kind of nice to have a little bit of rain this morning. It's been a while since that's made an appearance in our videos. Everyone seems to be turning off, but we're going straight on through. I guess we're following the Titan truck. Well, the UFOs could make a little bit of sense. A little while ago, I thought those birds were UFOs. We're getting down near Roswell. Not sure why that truck was slowing way down like it was. Unless they know something we don't. Welcome to Roswell, New Mexico. I'm trying to remember. I think on my other profile I have Roswell as a garage. Now that second car, they did not stop before they turned right. They just followed the car in front of them on out. New Mexico Military Institute. Just trying to get my bearings around Roswell. Yes, let's just keep on getting those green lights. Okay. Not all of them. We got one. Hopefully Cobb is a big enough city where there's enough businesses there that we can find a decent job headed on out. I always try not to get when we're doing a second delivery in the same episode, I always try to make sure we're not turning around coming back the same direction we just came from. Looks like we got a few more intersections to go through, so hopefully we get a couple more green lights here. Karazuzu? Sure. Karazuzu. I have no idea that's how you pronounce it, but apparently it's down that way. Anyone from around there know exactly how that's pronounced? I'm pretty sure I got it all wrong. Or who knows? Maybe I got it right. I feel like these 2 lanes are going to go down to 1. But looks like no more lights that we need to stop for. So it did take about an hour to load up this trailer in Denver, so I wonder, is it going to take 1 hour to unload it? Actually, I think, if I remember now, it's like 50 minutes it took them to load it. I am liking the sound of this engine. I do believe that we do have a modded sound for the engine. I didn't like the base game one. It sounded kind of flat. From one town to another. Yeah, so I think when we get to Cobb, or Hobbs, sorry, I've been saying Cobb. Oh, what am we going to? Hobbs. Okay, we're going to Hobbs. Yeah, I am going to try to find a load, I think, going to Florida. Nothing coming west. I mean, I don't mind going back through here, but we just came through here. Like I said, try not to backtrack in the same episode. Although I do need to get into the other lane. I can see that now coming up. So get to the intersection first. IHOP. That actually sounds really good right now. I can go for some pancakes and maple syrup. Only 25 through here. And someplace I have not been yet. I mean, we can see we've been around this town, but I have not been to Hobbs. Another 55 miles to go and we'll be there. Headed to Walmart. Did that bus just appear out of nowhere, or was that my my vision playing tricks on me there? Hopefully I can remember when I edit this video. I can remember this point right here. I'll have to double check that bus looked like it just popped up on the screen. At least by delivering to Walmart, Walmart usually has a variety of things to deliver. So hopefully we can find some frozen food or refrigerated food that needs to be transported so we can show you the green light on the reefer trailer come on. This would be a perfect opportunity to explain what I'm talking about. Well, almost. We're actually going through here. So on a reefer trailer, if you missed it last episode, well, that guy couldn't wait to get on past right after the construction zone. So the little black box halfway up the side of the trailer there. I had my head around. Well, you saw it there for a second. Yeah, there's no light on it now because our reefer is not on because we're hauling stuff that doesn't require to be refrigerated. Got through that intersection just in time, it seems like. Alright, we're only 4 miles out. I'm looking at the GPS kind of get an idea of where I need to go. And so far, GPS is not showing me a darn thing. Sounds like that train's catching up to us. There, now you can see that box halfway up the trailer. Now that I'm driving. That little tiny black box, no lights. Oh, I missed my green light. Well, good thing is that we're not in a hurry, so... Where is the train actually crossing here? I think I already went through. Hello, sir. How's your trucking day going? I think I better pay attention to my stoplight. Don't want to miss it twice in a row. And looks like it's down here on the left-hand side. I guess the good thing is when they do load up your trailer and unload the trailer, they kind of fast forward it so you're not sitting there for like a real hour trying to... It's like, oh, I gotta wait around an hour, huh? Interesting. Nope, we're fine. Let's see if I can... No, it's gonna be out back, so I'm not gonna be able to see it at all. Well, it's right here. Oh, there's a tree there. That kind of gets me nervous. I wonder if there's going to be an invisible wall somewhere. Done that many times. I think I goofed this one up a little bit. Maybe not. Nope, they're saying that's good. I'm not parked straight enough, but yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Engine's off. Press the following key to unload the trailer. So let's see, it's 2 o'clock, right on the nose. A little bit of points there. Yeah, so another 50. So it took them the same amount of time to unload it as to load it. So we got an extra hour currently, so we can drive to about 6 o'clock again. We got to go to Cargo Market. Got to remember to do that. And let's see, we're going from Hobbs, Amarillo, Texas, with fireworks. That'd be kind of interesting. Needs to be there. What's today? Today's Tuesday. It would technically need to be there today. And no, looking at the length of time. So yeah, we can drive at about 6 now. We'll just say it's 3 o'clock. So I got about another 3 hours on my clock. And it's a 3-hour, 25-minute drive. This is cutting it way too close. Alright, so with that being said, this is some interesting cargo. I'm not used to seeing this cargo here. There's something to New Mexico, but we just came to New Mexico. Arizona, Fort Worth. A lot of stuff going to Texas. There's something to South Carolina, but that's just empty pallets. Okay, so not a lot of interesting stuff here, is there? So when does this need to be there? That needs to be there tonight, so I can't do that. Let's see, this needs to be there today. And that's an hour 52. We're going to take this one, because we're already here. It's tableware. Yeah, it needs to be there today, and it's an hour 52. We got 3 hours on our watch, so we're going to call that good. So we're going to Lubbock, Texas, once we load up, wherever that may be. All right, am I supposed to be where I'm supposed to be, or do I have to go... parking brake is on, that's why. That bush just got wider, or what? Alright, let's pull up to here now. And go back into here. And we'll accept this job right here. Everything looking good? Yep, everything's looking fine. And apparently it's over there somewhere. Yep, now I see it. Let me go ahead and turn around so when I back up, I can use my window to my advantage. That's more like it. We're going to call that good enough. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. Engine is off. Why is my wheel doing that? Don't know. So it's about 50 minutes every time? Yeah. So we can actually drive until about 7 o'clock now. Ish. But I don't think it's going to take us that long to get where we're going. Cargo has been loaded. What's this cargo weigh? 38,000. Okay. Let's see, third gear. I think we're all set to go. So unfortunately, we're taking some more cargo that doesn't need to be refrigerated. Just barely sneaking out of here. Ride the curb a little bit. Alright. What is it we're taking? I already forgot here. Oh, tableware. Tableware. Well, maybe next time we'll get something that needs to be refrigerated and we'll see that green light come on. So I think it'd be rather neat, like when you have a reefer trailer like we do, that you'd have to fuel up the fuel tank for the generator as well, but unless they do it differently now, and maybe the newer trailers are different. was thinking about getting over into that lane, but just as I was, I'm like, nope, I can see we got a left-hand turn coming up. We've been through Texas before, but I think mainly just on the interstate. And fingers crossed, because it's been a long time since I updated the coast-to-coast map, so hopefully the roads are connected. Wouldn't be the first time I've just fallen through a map. You see the road there, but it's really not there. So we'll see what happens. Because this could be rather tricky. They could have updated the SCS map and getting ready for Texas, the DLC coming out, so they may have moved the roads. I don't know if they got a green light as well. It's hard to tell. That truck was stopping though, so I'm not sure. Only 65 miles to get where we need to be. But it's going to take an hour to unload it again, or 50 minutes. For a short drive, we're getting paid $6.39 for it. So, what was it, like 140 miles or whatever it was? I don't even know how many miles. Maybe it was only like 90 miles. And we're getting paid $6.50-ish. So that's pretty good. Tableware they want. Tableware is what they're going to get. I felt pretty good about that transition right there because I felt like we were going off and getting on the coast-to-coast map, so hopefully it's linked up, and I think once we got this far we should be okay. Very good day for our trucking company. Time we get done, yep, we'll brought in a positive side of 20 grand, and additional 6 grand went off to the loan, so that's a pretty darn good day. Keep having days like today. Won't be as long to upgrading a garage and buying ourselves a truck. But what I'll probably do is once we save enough cash, I may go ahead and just upgrade a garage instead of waiting until we have all the money. Because by upgrading the garage, and I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference, but you do get the fuel tanker at your garage that you can fuel up at, so my drivers can fuel up there and save money on diesel fuel. I don't really know how our drivers pay for fuel, how that's actually calculated into their deliveries. Not too sure. Alright, so we are pretty much in Lubbock, Texas already. Since we're only 4 miles out of our delivery spot. Oh, you're doing the same thing. Okay. All right. Let's see. That must be a garage in front of us. While we're sitting at the stoplight, let me go ahead on the map here. And then where will I be resting today? Oh, there's a few spots we can rest. Got one here. Like I said, that's a garage. We're going to be actually up here. So, oh, we'll just go right to here. Perfect. Perfect spot to go. Why is that good food service truck not moving? Sir, you were holding up traffic. Did you know that? Ah, not our turn, huh? Thought it was. Thought it was going to be. And I didn't see, but I think Costco is going to be on the right when I get up here. Haven't had much of a luck with the lights today, it seems like. I hear the train behind us once again. I wonder if it's the same train that's been following us all the way out through here. I doubt it, but you never know. Costco and UPS. Am I going in here? I thought I was in third gear and I wasn't. Yep, there's our spot right there. Alright. And magically they unload it. Oh, we're almost actually getting up to level 28. Maybe next time. Let's go ahead and continue. And I don't need to look at the map. I know right where we're going. Well, I remember from looking at the map previously where we need to go. It's kind of weird though. Both times I backed up today, when I turned the engine off, my steering wheel shakes wonderfully. Almost didn't leave enough room for my trailer to get out. Let's see, diesel fuel in Texas. Now, you would think diesel fuel in Texas might be a little bit on the cheap side because that's where a lot of the fuel is made. At least gas anyways, you would think. I don't know if diesel's made down here as well. See, I'm trying to figure out. So we're using all the same pumps. So I'm not using the pumps out back. Oh no, I can use the pumps out back. $5.18 for diesel here. I would say that's not too bad. I think currently where I am, it's about $6.25 a gallon. Let's get ourselves a parking spot here. Got a few to choose from. It's a little bit better. Yep, there goes my wheel again. Why is it doing that for? I don't know. I wonder if it's because, I don't know. That's kind of new. Anyways, Lubbock, Texas is where we're at. We'll sleep through the night, and who knows where the next episode will bring us. Yeah, maybe we'll go back to New Mexico. That I don't mind now because, like I said, I just don't want to backtrack on the same episode, going back down the same road. But we'll have to see what Lubbock has to offer us. And, I mean, if there's one to Florida, maybe. Just maybe we'll go that far and come on back. But we'll have to wait and see next time. Have to see what's in order for us when we wake up in the morning. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.